So just going to give it a couple of seconds just to let people come in, and then we're going to make a start. Okay, I've just put my contact lenses in because I've not worn them today because I've not been anywhere. And the weather has been really awful. It has been very windy, not very warm, cloudy. We've had hailstones, we've had snow, and yeah, it's just been an overall horrible day. So welcome to my broadcast, everybody. Just to let you know, I'm using an app called Happs. It's HAPPS. If you go onto the App Store, you can download it, sign up. If you go into my link tree, which I'm just going to put in the chat now, but I will read it out so you can all go and find the link. It is linktr.ee/Aidan Leeds. So there it is in the chat box. So you probably might not be able to see that because you can only see the link when you're actually on Happs. But it's linktr.ee/Aidan Leeds. Okay, and if you download the app, you get 100 free coins. You can sign up. You click on follow me on Happs, and then you get all the messages coming through. So hello Silver, lovely to see you. Thank you for the Super Heart Award. Big Super Heart back to you. Jess, hello Jess. Jess has been sat in the sun all day. I have been in and out of probably every single broadcast today on Happs for the first time. I went into Randy's scopes today. I've been into Jess's scopes. I've been into Christine, which is Zen Squad. I've been into Alexis's scope today. I've been in Alex's scope, which is cheese and crackers. Make sure to follow her. I've been into Anne's scope because Anne was cooking as well, and Swift Beats. So I've seen absolutely everybody today. And Chris as well, but Chris wasn't actually live. But I've just to make sure people are aware about what's happening on Saturday. So on Saturday, everybody, if you remember rightly, we did the soup challenge. Well, this week we're doing. This month, should I say, we're doing the dessert challenge. So we're going to be doing different desserts. If you want to take part, get in touch either with myself. You can follow, or Alexis is mainly the person who you wouldn't need to speak to. But if you can get in touch with me if you want to take part on Saturday. Oh, Alex, you'd absolutely love this on Saturday. Are you up for a challenge? Would you like to take part in the dessert day? You must have a favourite dessert that you've loved cooking. Can be anything as simple as, it could be just jelly. Get a pack of jelly from your cupboard, boil it, have it with some ice cream. There you go. If you want to get in touch, if you want to do that on Saturday, do let me know or Alexis know. We can get you down for a time. Come live. It's a great way. Loads of new people will come into your broadcast and they'll follow you that way and just get to know a bit more about yourself and what you do and stuff like that. I think you'd do really well. So just let me know if you want to take part in that. Trying to read some comments. Silver says, I haven't been anywhere. You were doing lots of housework. I know it's been one of them days, hasn't it? It's just, you just want to kind of spring clean and do all that sort of thing. But then you end up sitting down and you hardly do anything. So the reason I'm on tonight, we're making Korean food tonight. Korean food. This is SimplyCook, everybody. Hopefully you can all see that. So this is what we're doing tonight. This is a Korean beef bulgogi. I think that's how you pronounce it. And I'll just tell you a little fact about this. So it actually means fire meat. It's a classic dish where thinly sliced beef is marinated, I know, in a soy, ginger and grated apple and grilled on a barbecue until it's caramelized, and then we're going to serve it over some rice. Now, if you don't know what SimplyCook is, you might see it on the TV a lot. They're basically, let me just actually get the box out of the cupboard. I completely forgot to take this out. Just bear with me just a minute, everyone. Where have I done it? Here we go. It's basically, you get 4 recipes each month. It is a subscription, but they send you the recipe cards, and it's a great way to learn how to cook different foods. Hello, Anne. Lovely to see you. I'm just mentioning about dessert day on Saturday. Remember to follow me, subscribe, everybody. By the way, subscribe, share, and I say sponsor, but you kind of send awards if you like, such as Anne, who's just sent me a high five award. A high award. Thank you so much, Anne. So you get 4 different recipes, these boxes, and inside you get the recipes. I'm going to open this up because we all love unboxing, don't we? So I'm going to lift this up, and you get these little flavour pots, as you can say. They're all these in different colours. We've got some bulgogi marinade, honey ginger sauce, and this is all going to go in the dish. And then we've got some, I think it's pronounced gochujang. Gochujang? I've never had that before, but if you would go to the supermarket and buy that, how often would you then use that in your recipes? Unless if you didn't know a recipe. So they send you everything that you need, and then you just go and buy the extra ingredients. So for this, we're going to need sirloin steak, a Granny Smith apple, 120 grams of jasmine rice, 4 spring onions, 2 carrots, and then you could swap maybe for beef or chicken mince, or have some radishes and sesame seeds. So I like to just show you these and how easy it is to make. If you want to get 4 of these boxes, 4 of these different recipes for free, if you're in the UK, 4 of these for free, just make sure to cancel any subscription if you don't want them every month. I know I say that all the time, but the amount of people that probably will take out a subscription and then completely forget about it, make a note, say, you know, this is going to finish, get you deliver it, and then cancel it if you don't want them every month. You can go into my link tree and click on where it says Simply Cook, and then choose your 4 ingredients that you want. Maybe choose this one if you like to do this one. So I tried it, but it says it doesn't deliver to the postcode. It might be because, yes, so you're in Northern Ireland, aren't you, in Belfast? It might just be England. I'm not too sure. But anyway, at least you tried it, though. At least you tried it. I should also point out as well, I do HelloFresh boxes as well. Now, at the moment with HelloFresh, they're actually doing free delivery. So you can get 3 meals with everything included in the box. Now, this is amazing, right? And I'm not selling. I'm just saying this is just a great deal. And I love sharing these deals that you can get. Go into the link in the bio. Click on where it says HelloFresh UK. And you can get 3 meals for 2 people. Guess how much? £2 per meal. 3 meals. I think it's $6.99. Did I say $6.99? So it's less. It's a little bit more, isn't it? But that's not bad, is it? Really, for that price. So if you've never had HelloFresh before, go and give it a try. Click on the link in the bio, and make sure to cancel it if you don't want it. But yeah, $6.99. Links in the bio. Just click on that, and you'll find it. Whew. Shall we make a start then, everybody? I just feel like I've got to get all that out of the way. And like I said, don't forget dessert day on Saturday. I'm going to be making Yorkshire rhubarb. In fact, I'm going to show you it. Look, I think it's in this booth. Look, I have the rhubarb. Look, this is the Yorkshire rhubarb. This is what we're going to be using on Saturday. We're going to be boiling that down, roasting the rhubarb. We're going to then make a crumble for the top. We're going to mix this in with other stuff as well. So it's not just going to be the rhubarb. Apples, we're going to have sugar in there as well. And then the crumble on the top. And then we're going to have it with, what am I having it with? Custard. Or you can have it with ice cream, but custard is the best. So rhubarb and custard. Oh, you're going to absolutely love it on Saturday, everybody. Let's put that back away. Okay, so we're going to make a start then. Thank you, Sam, for following me. Okay, so we're going to... Anne's just finished her broadcast. Okay. How was the sweet potatoes? Hopefully you're eating right now. But okay, so Korean bulgogi. Let me know if you're watching from Korea, because some people might be watching this on Twitch, which I'm live on, which you can follow me on Twitch as well. So we're going to make a start. So you're going to need, as I say, a large sirloin steak. So we're going to first of all start by cutting the beef up into small, thin slices. So I'm going to bring you down. I do apologise if you can see the sink. Although I think that's not too bad, is it? Is that okay? Is the connection good? Okay. So we're going to start by cutting these. I've got 2 nice bits of steak here. We'll have to wash. In fact, shall I do the carrots? Let's do the carrots first, and then I can. Otherwise, I'm going to have a load of meat on my board, which I don't really want. So for the carrots, actually, it says for Granny Smith, we're going to grate the. What are we grating up? Grating a Granny Smith apple. So let's get a plate so I can put everything on here. I'm going to put this to one side. Do the carrots first, actually. Let me just check. 2 carrots. Slice the spring onions and peel the carrots into ribbons with a peeler, or thin sticks with a julienne peeler. So this recipe would be really, really good. Oh, this connection's not good, is it? Let me lift you up just a little bit. Is that any better? I've got a new peeler, by the way, I should say. This is a new peeler that I got online. That's a bit better, isn't it? So we're just going to peel the carrots. I like to do the vegetables first. I'm just taking the skins off. And I think I'm going to use the grater then to grate the carrot up, and then that's all ready. Okay. Let's do the second one. You need some kind of lid for the sink so you get more counter space. Yeah, I was thinking about that, Anne, actually. Let's just say in the next couple of months there might be a few changes in here. But yeah, I'm definitely considering it. But then I've got the tripod. I could actually just move the tripod to another part of the kitchen and try it that way. But yeah, just using the, as I said, I've got the board directly on the edge of the counter, but it's just so you can, it's just I get a really good connection. Excuse me. So it says 2 carrots, but I'm going to use 3. And then I'm going to grate up the carrots. These are the same carrots that I got in that bag, you know, when I made the carrot muffins. Sorry, I've got a bit of chesty cough. I'll try and read the comments as best I can as well. Thanks, Silver. Your kitchen is tiny too, but maybe it's like a little island. Okay, that's nearly done. Let's put them to one side. So yeah, this is going to be interesting because I'm using an apple, and there's not many dishes really that use apples. Get rid of the carrot scrapings. Okay. I should chop the ends off, shouldn't I? Excuse me. I've lost my grater now. Oh, it's there in my hand. Oh dear. Right, where's my knife gone? That's the next thing. I'll use a big knife. I'm just going to chop the ends off. Actually, I don't really need to chop the ends. These ends I do. Okay. Get rid of them. And let's grate this up. So because it's actually meant to be julienne, I'm going to make these quite big. So big pieces of carrot and just have big pieces. So let me know in the chat where you're watching from. Hello Alexis, lovely to see you. Thanks for coming on. I think a lot of people are intrigued by Korean food. So I would usually get the steak on straight away, but I just want to get this prepared first. Oops, sorry for the noise. It says 2 carrots is enough, so I love carrot. You want to see that, everybody? Let me know if you like my new. You probably noticed my username's different because when I first joined Hapt, it asked for my surname. I didn't want to give my surname away, but you probably see it anyway on Facebook. And so I put I put a little line and Leeds at the end, and then I thought, well, I could get rid of the Leeds part because it's already in my username, which shows up on the chat. So I thought, okay, what should I replace it with? And I put a flag on first, then I changed it to a green dot, and the green dot really wasn't working very well. So I thought I'll put the Union Jack on my username. So let me know if you like it. I just thought it's you know, it shows people where I'm from if you didn't already know already. And it saves me repeating myself on my username. Okay, I'm not actually going to need all the carrot, the other carrot. So yeah, 2 carrots is enough. If you've got a julienne, this is a great time now. If you're making this, is use the julienne Alexis's pampered chef, Julienne Peeler. I think, Alexis, if there's anything you ever wanted to send me, the Julienne Peeler, the peeler set. I'll buy a peeler set from you. If you ever ship anything over to me, I'll have the peeler set. Okay, so next thing we're going to do then is the spring onions. So it says slice the spring onions. So yeah, so we've got 4 spring onions here. So we're just going to chop these. I'm going to use this other knife. Okay. So you call them scallions. There was a guy on TV actually, and he said they were talking about some of Caribbean food, and he was in London, and he even said the word scallion. I liked Aidan. You liked Aidan Leeds, okay? But it still is, Alexis. It still does say Aidan Leeds. It's just Aidan. So the username's still the same. It's just how you see my, instead of me seeing it twice, you don't see Aidan Leeds. You'll say Aidan and then Aidan Leeds. But it's got the Union Jack on, so it shows I'm from England. So we're just going to chop these up. So a lot of Korean food, Asian food uses a lot of spring onions. Ooh. I like to use all of it. There we go. So, and let's pop these on the plate before they roll away. So I should say, as I mentioned, the dessert Saturday. Make sure to get in touch with Alexis and follow Alexis. Pop some emojis up so we can see. So we call them scallions, and if you mix them with mash, you make champ. Yes. And I always forgot the name of that. So there's our carrots and our spring onions. So I'm going to put them to one side. And I wanted to do them on the board now early, because the next thing we're going to do then is the apple. And you want to grate this apple up. So again, we're going to peel the apple. Hopefully this is going to peel nicely. I got this on Amazon. It's not a bad little peeler. But I noticed, the metal part, it did come off. You can always tell a cheap. Oops, there you go. I told you, didn't I? I told you it'd come off. Wow, that doesn't look a good colour either. See what I mean? This is what happens when you use, because you're putting pressure on it. I think I've done that the right way. Oh, that actually doesn't look too good. Let me just chop the end off. So that's all right. I don't need loads. Get rid of the apple skins. And then we're just going to grate this up as well. So I think this is all going to go into a bowl. Okay. Well, that's not very good, is it? Yeah, we need a bowl. Into a bowl. Okay, hopefully you can all see this. So it's definitely a whole apple, yep, grated whole apple. I'll do it like this. I remember the apple burger that I made, that was really nice. Do you remember when I used the apple, I peeled the apple and grated the apple up and then put it through a tea towel, do you remember? And then I added it to... I think that's enough actually. We're about to witness an accident. I'm very careful, Silver. I'm very careful. Maybe a couple of years ago if you said that to me. But I know the feeling when you're watching something and you're like, yeah, there's going to be an accident. Okay, so that's the apple done. Okay, next thing we're going to do, let me just get rid of this. Remember, keep your seeds if you ever want to grow an apple tree that I mentioned the other day. Pop it in a paper towel with some water, the seed, and with apple seeds, they want to go in the fridge in a plastic. Put some water on it in some kitchen roll, and then put it in the fridge for a good 3 weeks till it germinates. Then you can put it in some soil. Oh, Jess says, do you know about chicken and apples with curry? Have you tasted it? I haven't. No, Jess. That sounds lovely though. I tasted it once in a restaurant. It was really tasty, like a sweet. Well, I'm gonna have to try that. Jessica, you're gonna have to make this now. I'm gonna have to have a look into that. Anyway, so we've got our apple. Now, what we're gonna do then? First of all, we're gonna need to chop up the beef. So here's the beef. We're only going to use one sirloin steak. Well, it's actually sirloin, but this is rump. Doesn't matter what you use, as long as it's cut into strips. So get the big meat cleaver out. I'm going to chop it into strips. This is your beef, because we're going to marinate this beef now. Maybe you could do this step earlier if you wanted to, and then leave it to marinate longer. But cut all that fat off if you don't want any fat. These are really, really good. I think this is British beef. Whoops. There you go, Silver. That was nearly your accident. I might cut up the other one actually and could do a bit more beef. It actually says one large sirloin steak. I would say they're quite small. Yeah, there's not much beef there. So you want to cut them into bite-sized pieces. I'm going to use some more beef actually, and not waste it. Why not? Get another piece of rump steak. Get rid of that fat. I love beef. Let me know what you're having for your tea this evening. Thank you, Jess. Hello, Jay. This is scaring me. I know. I feel like I'm in a, what's the word? Not a mortuary, but an abattoir. It's definitely beef, everybody. That's all I'm going to say. Hi, Jay. Did you have a nice Easter? Have you decided what you're cooking on Saturday? Yeah, I'm cutting up all the beef. Oh, my neck. Bit of Yorkshire terminology there. Okay, this is... I can't seem to get the fat off. 1 minute. I'm happy with... 1 minute, everybody. There we go. I might go down to the canal next week, everybody. So I'm thinking of I'm going to go and get my hair cut next week, possibly next Wednesday, a week today. Going to get my hair cut, hopefully, and then hopefully the weather's going to be nice. Okay, so that's the beef. I'll put this down. So I wash my hands again. Oh, I've just taken it out. Oh, brilliant. And you're going to have to send me the recipe for that as well, because it probably will be as nice as it looks. Okay, so there's the beef. So what we're now going to do then is we're going to mix in. We're going to use our first flavour pot, and we're using the Bulgogi marinade. It's called Bulgogi marinade. So we're going to add this with honey ginger sauce and the apple in a bowl. So we take our apple. I'm just going to add it. Let me just move this down actually. Can you all see that, guys? So we're going to add the marinade. Okay, and we're going to add this into the bowl. I've lost all my spoons. Here we go. So add this in with the apple. Make sure you get it all out of the tubs. I love these. I really, really love SimplyCook because it actually does feel like it is SimplyCook. You know, it sounds so cliche, but it's. So we're going to add. We've added all that in. Get all that off, and then we're going to add next in the honey ginger sauce. So the honey ginger sauce. I'm fine, thank you. I was drinking coffee in my balcony under hot sunshine. Yes, Jess was. Yeah. So we're going to add in the ginger. This is the ginger sauce. So adding all that in. This is what's going to give it all its flavour. Oh, I can smell the honey already. Okay, and then we're going to add in the beef. So we're going to add all this beef in. And this is all going to get mixed in. Maybe I've added too much beef there. I can always just use the extra and cook that off. Let me just wash my hands again. Actually, I need to put that. So I'm just going to put this beef on to a plate and then I'll cook it off. Pop that to one side. 1 minute, everybody. I've not got any space in here. Wash my hands again. Now I know there's. I'm just going to try and wash this board quickly. Hot water. Get some soap on there as well. Give me a second, everyone. Really hot now. Okay. I'm not going to need the board again. I'm just. I want to use it to put my bowl on the top and give it a good clean. Okay. Perfect. Can you still all see that, everyone? Let me just move it to the left a bit. Okay, so next thing we're going to do then is we're going to mix all this in. We should get the rice on. Again, I'm just going to have to get my jasmine rice out from the cupboard. Moment. Where did I put it? Let me find it. I've got it, I think. Yeah, jasmine rice. Okay, is that okay, everybody? Right, what are we doing next? So we're going to mix that in. Let's just mix that in. Well, it says keep it aside. Yeah, mix. Yeah, we're mixing it in. I like new recipes, you see. So give this a mix. All that beef and marinade with the apples and that spice. Oh, this smells really, really nice. We're just going to leave that aside while we do the rice. What do we think, everybody? There we go. So that is our beef with apples, Bulgogi marinade and honey ginger sauce. So I'm going to pop that to one side. So the next thing we're going to do is the rice. We want 120 grams of jasmine rice. So let's switch this on. Get my bowl. Hopefully I've got enough. Doesn't matter if I don't have enough. Oh, I think I've just got enough. Oh, there you go. Okay, and then we're going to take some, I think jasmine rice, you put it into boiling water. Place in a sieve. Oh, we need to place it in a sieve and rinse in cold running water. So let's just do that first. Whoops. So I'm going to put this in a sieve, and then we're going to pass it through some cold running water. This is the correct way of doing it. You've never made it, Michelle. Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming in. I've never had it before, I don't think. But I just thought I'd give it a try. We'll try something a bit different. Okay, and then we're gonna, with this rice, we need to put it into a large pan of boiling water. So let me just pop some boiling water on. I'm all over the place tonight. Should have done this before, never mind though. This is the joys of live streaming. Okay, it's good job you can't see this kitchen. How are we doing, everybody? No, it's jasmine rice. It's jasmine rice. So I'm just going to turn that off. We shall get a... what pan are we using? Let me check. No, I'm just, it says heat a little oil in a wide frying pan over high heat. So I think what I'm going to use... Oops. Is, we'll use the big pan tonight, I think. We use the big pan? Yeah, we use the big pan. So I'm just going to lift you up a moment. Okay. Can you all see that, everybody? So this is the pan I'm going to use. So we're going to start to heat this up. Okay, and we're going to add in... So I'm just reading the instructions. So, once the rice is cooking, we're going to get on with the preparation. Mix the gochujang with a tablespoon of sesame oil in a small bowl, and then slice the spring onions, which we've done, peeled the carrot, which we've done. So sesame oil and I can't say it. Gochujang. And then it says a few minutes before your rice is done, cook the beef. You can either, well, that's going to be done anyway, so let me pop this rice on first of all. Okay, how are we doing, everybody? This is like disaster now in the kitchen. Things are all right. Hello, Tim. Lovely to see you. Remember to share out the broadcast, subscribe, and sponsor. You don't have to sponsor. Don't ask me how to pronounce it. I know. I'm kind of going off the way it looks. So gochujang. Is it gochujang? Okay, so we've got some boiling water. Pour this in. Don't know how much I needed to add. Put that there a second. And then we're going to add in the rice. So let's put that hob on. We're going to add in the rice. Where have I done the rice? There we go. So here's our rice, which we passed through some cold water. So we're going to add this in and drop that in. There we go. I don't know, some people put their sieve, don't they, into the pan while it's boiling, and then they just take it out so they don't have to sieve it through again. So we're going to pop that on. And that needs to cook for 10 to 12 minutes. So that's perfect timing. So next thing then we're going to do. So it says mix the gochujang with a tablespoon of sesame oil. Well, we don't have sesame oil, so I'm going to have to... I think that's mainly for... It's not actually going into the pan. Just says a few minutes before your rice is done, cook the beef. You can either cook it simply like a stir fry, or see the tips sharing a restaurant method for charred beef. Heat a little oil in a wide frying pan over high heat. Add some oil and stir fry the beef with all the marinade and most of the spring onions for 3 minutes. Surely the beef will take longer than that. And then serve the bulgogi over rice with the hot gochujang sauce on the side. Okay, yes, it's a gochujang sauce. The carrot ribbons and radish slices, if you want to add those on the side. Sprinkle extra spring onions and sesame seeds. Well, I'm not using that on top, and serve with the spicy gochujang sauce on the side. So I'm guessing I could. So for this sauce I'm going to make, we're going to use the gochujang here. So I'm going to do it into a bowl instead. We'll add a little bit of oil instead of sesame oil. That's quite strong. I don't know if you can see that. Why does everything sound better in British? In English, it's English, Tim. British isn't a language, just so you know. It's English. Okay, let me just grab a teaspoon. So I'm going to pop this, you can't see this now, can you? I'm just going to pop this into a bowl. It might have been easy just to keep it in the plastic container and add the oil that way. It's actually snowing outside. Not heavy snow, but very, very light snow. Do you want to see? Who wants to see the snow outside? It's like a winter wonderland. I don't usually do this. But look, this is the snow outside. It's snowing, everybody. Can you see the snow? It's very, 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 very faint. It's actually snowing in April. Just blowing around. Okay, I'm going to put you back. Hopefully we won't lose connection. This smells really nice. So I don't know whether you're meant to use normal oil or not and how much, but it just says mix gochujang with 1 tablespoon. 1 tablespoon. Shall we use my proper spoons? Where's my proper spoons gone? These are the spoons that I got. So we've got a quarter teaspoon, and we want a tablespoon. So we want 1 tablespoon. So we're going to use this. Pour this in. There we go. I'm going to add that to the gochujang. So if you've got sesame oil, use sesame oil. I'm just going to use normal oil. I think it's extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to mix that in. And hopefully I'm doing it the right way. Whoops. So let's mix all this in. I think this is the right way to do it. It might work, it might not. But it certainly smells nice. Okay, I forgot to put some oil in there, didn't I? Let's put some oil into this pan. There we go. That'll get nice and hot as we mix this. Is that what you're getting as well? It's sort of, yeah, it's on and off, but it's gone really cold. I think tonight's going to be about minus 3. Oh, that could have been last night, I'm not sure. I don't know if it's meant to look like that or not. I don't know if it's meant to look like that, but I'm sure it'll be nice. either way. Anyway, okay, so whilst this is getting hot, what we're going to do now is we're going to add in the well, it says there, alternatively, heat a little oil in a wide frying pan over heat. Use tongs to lift the beef slices out of the marinade, then fry them in batches. 30 seconds each side, let them brown. Be careful not to burn, then remove and marinate in the pan with half of the spring onions. But I think we're gonna stir fry them with most of the spring onions. So we're gonna add in the beef. This could be interesting. So this always gets quite hot really fast. So we're going to add in the beef, okay, with all the marinade, and then we're going to add the spring onions in this as well. So are we ready, everybody? Can you all see that okay? Is that any better? That's a bit better. So here we go then. In it goes. This smells amazing. Oh, this smells good. So 3 minutes and we're going to add in the spring onions as well. There we go. Dump it in but keep stirring. Have you made this before, Jay? So hopefully I'm doing it right. So I'm going to give it about 1.5 minutes on each side. Is that how it's pronounced, Mike? Bulgogi. Bulgogi. Or Bulgogi. How Korean will it be? Well, I'm not Korean myself, so it's not going to be 100% Korean. We'll go for about 75%, I think. 75%. Now you can add, as I say, sesame seeds to this as extra, or you can add radishes. If you don't want to use beef, you can use steak. So yeah, we kind of using steak, or chicken mince, or chicken breast. And if you don't want it too mild, you can make it milder. Sorry, go easy on the gochujang sauce. And I have rice, yes, jasmine rice to go with this. So I'm going to give it a minute just to let it brown on each side first. And we'll start and turn it over with some tongs. So I just thought to do a different recipe and something a bit different. And next month I'll do some even different recipes rather than doing the same ones. So I'm not sure in the US if there is a similar subscription service. I know that Alexis does, called Taste Buds, and that's similar, where they send you you get the flavors, and then there's recipes with the flavor pots, like the bags, but you get more of it. So if you want to try something similar to this, then go and check out Ask Alexis for Taste Buds, and it's not expensive. It's not really expensive. It's like a Philadelphia that we prepare in Lebanon. It has the same textures, says Jess. Is it nice? Have you had it before? Let's start to turn these over. Let me use the tongs. Where's my tongs gone? Just find it easier. Find it easier to turn them over in the pan. See how they're cooking already? They don't take long. It only says 3 minutes, but usually I like to give it a bit longer. It smells absolutely amazing in this kitchen right now, everybody. Let me stir my rice. I've not decided what I'm doing tomorrow yet. I think it's another SimplyCook tomorrow. I think I'm doing the lamb masala lamb chops tomorrow. I'm starving in my imagination. I love it. So remember, 12 minutes max for jasmine rice. It doesn't take long. So if you really I'd like to know if there's any feedback. Okay, what would you improve about my my cooking videos? I know the camera's not always the best connection in the world, but I can't do anything about that. But is there anything you'd like to see me cook, or anything you'd like me to maybe not cook as much? Would you like to maybe see other things? Let me know in the chat. This is actually nearly done. I just like my steak a little bit cooked longer. This smells delicious. This is going to be amazing. When you gorge yourself in Bryn, what do you say when you push away from the table? You mean like excuse me, or do you mean like at the dining table? May I be excused? I think a lot of we don't really. To be honest, I don't know many people that actually sit at the table. Most people just sit in front of the TV these days. I've learned to not say I'm full. I'm so full. Oh, it's fine. You can say that, Jay, anytime. What was that, Jess? Sorry. Will I add some water? No, I'm not going to add any water. No, I'm not going to add any water because it's already got all the flavours in there, and I don't want to lose any of that flavour. This smells really nice. This is how it's going to look, I should say. I don't have any radishes. I don't have any sesame seeds, and the carrots are already grated up. They're not. I think that. I'm just wondering whether we're adding that in or not. Serve the bulgogi. Oh, this is a bulgogi that we're doing. Over rice with hot gochujang sauce on the side, and then the carrots. So this is nearly done, everybody. Just like to make sure it's cooked. It'll have plenty of flavour in there, and all that steak will absorb all the flavours. So we're nearly ready to serve. Let me check the rice. I think the rice is nearly done. Let me double check. Yep, the rice is done. This tastes amazing. Oh, that's lovely. That's just the rice. Right, we're going to turn that off. Turn that off, because remember it will already cook in the pan. Now, how are we serving it? On a plate? Yeah, we'll serve it on a plate. So I can actually take it directly from the pan for the rice. So you can see this. This is going to be amazing. So we've got some rice there. We're going to add the carrots on the side. This is real Korean food, everybody. All fresh. Okay, we're going to start to add the beef. How does it look on there? Let me check. So the beef's on top of the rice. Oh no, I know you're all hungry. Grab some of this. Look at that, everybody. Oh, thank you for the Yummy Award, Jay. Pile that on the top. Portion sizes in my house is, and I'm cooking. You get your money's worth. Trust me. A bit more rice on there. And then we're going to finish this off with some of this sauce. You could put radishes on there if you wanted to, and sesame seed. So we're just going to add some of this sauce on the top. It's a bit like a mint sauce, but it's not mint. Just if you want it too mild, just on the side. And there we have it. So that is the dish. I need to do the other one. I'll add some spring onion on the top, just for decoration. There we go. So I'm going to do the other one now. Won't be a second though. Seems to I've lost my knives. One moment, everyone. Okay, sorry about that, guys. I might as well put it all on this plate, hadn't I? That I had earlier. So just move that out of the way. Let's get the rice on the plate. You have mad kitchens for you, Aidan. Oh, thank you, Jeff. Who knows? One day I may get to Lebanon. Never know. We should do a side by side, Jess. I think that would be good. Find something that we could both cook. Something easy, but not, you know. I'm just going to empty this rice because I feel like there's more in here that I just can't get to because of the water. Let me put it to a sieve. Yeah, there's a good portion size here. I like my steak cooked a little bit longer, you see, that's why I left it in a bit longer. Okay, and put on mine. Look at this, everyone. I'm sorry I'm making you all hungry. A little bit left here as well. And then this sauce. As I say, I mix this with normal virgin olive oil, so it's meant to be used with sesame oil. If you've got sesame oil, use sesame oil. I don't know how it's going to taste, but this is what's going to give it that sweet flavour. I should move the pan off the hob. It's going to be hot. This is how you pronounce it. So thank you for watching, everybody. I should be back on tomorrow. Is the connection good? Can you all see that? I want to make sure. So last night you couldn't see it. So I will lift you up a bit. Is that any good? I'm just going to stand here for a minute or so before. The connection always goes poor at the end now. It's not good. Oh, window. There we go. So it's gone to great now. So thank you for watching, everybody. I shall see you tomorrow, and we shall do another Simply Cook. Remember, if you want to get the 4 free recipes, go into the link in my bio. Find where it says Simply Cook, and you get free delivery as well. Just make sure to cancel if you don't want them every month. And yeah, but they're really good. Great meal ideas. So go and give that a try, everybody. And don't forget there's a HelloFresh discount as well if you want that. We've just currently got an extra £3 off. So take care, everybody, and have a great day. I'll catch you live on somebody else's scopes. Take care now. Bye.